Anna, why don't we get you in place here, and I'm going to break down the lights one at a time. So we're going to put you right, your mark is going to be right here. Good, and you're going to turn your feet towards me this direction. Whenever I do these shoots, I make sure I have a clear understanding that people have sides, don't they? Often their part is one side, and it comes down and frames their face in different ways. Okay, so we're always going to photograph facing feet that way, facing feet the opposite way, never straight on with portraits, ever. Okay, some models or fashionable people get away with it in a beautiful pose, but not this type. This is business professional headshot. So you're going to go corner in so that every shot it comes across the shoulder either side. So I always start one side, I switch to the next, and within 10, 15 shots we have a rhythm. I use my voice and just silly things that I'll say, you know, related to maybe their profession or whatever, to get the expression. Okay, you guys will learn your ways of making people laugh quickly, to make these shoots, or smile quickly. And again, often it's a game face. I call it a game, you know, well, give me game face, which is straight on, no smile at all. Some people want to be portrayed in that manner. So it's important we know what they do and how they would like to be portrayed. Isn't that true? So let's break this down so you can see how the lights were done. I'm going to turn off my key light right now, which is my beauty dish. And to use reflectors, by the way, guys, basically light comes in and it bounces off something, right? Angle of incidence equals angle of reflection. Notice, you know, it's important to know where to put the light. This angle here is telling me that I need the light right about that direction to bounce back up in her face perfectly. And again, that look, that bottom reflector isn't necessary for Anna, who has perfect skin and is lovely. We just don't need it. But this is a consistent look for each and every client, isn't it? All right? So the bottom reflector is super important. So my background, my foreground light is going to be, I believe we set it at f8 last night, f8. So my background light is slightly less in this case. Sometimes it's more, a stop or two, sometimes it's less, a stop or two. Let me show you how I've set it up by turning off foreground light, and you can see the halo in the background. And this is how we set up the lighting, by the way. We first look at each light individually and see how we like it. And I'm loving that halo. Coming up on screen. And what I can do is turn it up and down at that point. I see, oh, we've got a good halo. We're getting it. Yeah, yeah. We're waiting for the screen to come up. So I'm able to dial that up and down. Oh, we got action now. Here we go. Good. Here, let me keep talking while you pull up, make the screen work. Okay, so we're able to dial in each light separately. So first I started in the background. I'm taking a look at the image. It looked a little bit under. I'm going to go up one click or two clicks on my ProPhoto, my 1200 acutes, and dial it in. Once you have the background set up, you go to the foreground, or vice versa. I knew from my testing that this is f8 on the foreground, and so the background would be the actual second thing I would do. And we're almost there. There we go. Let's take a look. Okay, so she is silhouetted because the foreground light is not on, the key light, right? Let's take a look coming up. And there it is. There we go. So let's turn it up 2 clicks. I'm going to go up 2, and I'm going to raise my backlight so that the backlight's right on her shoulder. And let's take a quick look. Anna, how you doing? Good. Here we go. Perfect. There's my halo. Let's watch that come up. And now it's foreground time. Turn on the foreground light. I'm going to turn on the back so you can see the effect of each element of this lighting scenario. Let's even take the reflector out so you guys can see the influence of each item. Here we go. There it is. And now all 3 elements combine. And this is the reflector. Background, sorry, let's do reflector and our key light with no background. Here we go. There it is. See, it started glowing. Click between those two. So back one image, Mike, can you see? That's before and now after, before and after. Okay, that's what the reflector does. Notice I'm a little hot. So I'm going to stop it down on my camera, or I can lower the power of my key light. So I'm going to go down 2 clicks on my key light, and we are almost ready. Let's check the foreground here. Perfect. Now let's turn on the back. So obviously, this is all done in the studio before the client arrives. We're going to take this equipment and literally an hour after this program, I'm going to be doing this exact thing with this exact same look in the studio with a client. So I want to point something important out here. Let's first take a shot. Ready? Is it all there? It is. So straightforward, guys. Isn't that nice? Very pretty look. And now I'm going to raise this up because I'm going to stand up. Now remember, I want to, for each and every client, have a standard look. Now, for plus size people, what do you want to do? You want to get above them because it gets their neck up. Okay? I always stand on a box. And let's shoot a few shots and we'll call it good. Light it up, enough, beautiful. Hand on hip for one. Gorgeous. And you could cross arms for me. Good, good. How about like this? Yes, yes, yes. Gorgeous. Okay, now turn your feet towards me. Hand on hip. Works for you. Standing up. Beautiful. Chin up, make it good. Perfect. Okay, give me game face for just one option. No smile. There we go. Good. And we got it, guys. That's all we need. Isn't that great? That's all we need for 20 or 30 shots, rotating sides, doing things with arms that are different, and we have plenty of photos to then go back and photo retouch. So if you want more on that, you'll find that on our tutorial on how we finish the images. But as you can see, it's very straightforward, very easy.